What's up, YouTube? Play to win here. Today I have a demolition on Nuketown, but this is just not any demolition on Nuketown. It is my first gameplay with the classic controller, and it's probably my first commentary I'm going to talk about. So of course I'm going to talk about the pros, cons, just all around classic controller talk. First off, I might as well tell you my perks. Of course, the same old perks, but it's Lightweight Pro, Hardened Pro, and Marathon Pro. And I pretty much really wish I had Flak Jack at this game because there were these two assholes that were shooting RPGs, like they were RPG kamikaze or something, like thinking they can just shoot around everything, like everybody, and lay claymores everywhere. So otherwise, it was a good gameplay, but besides them two, but yeah. All right, classic controller is so easy to use. I cannot stress how easy this thing is to use. If you have any experience with the controller, you should be able to use this thing like really easily. As I said, I have a 360. I was gonna say PS3. What am I thinking? I have a 360 in the house, so I'm used to handling a controller. So if you have any like experience doing that, I would suggest you get in this. So yeah, I handle it very well, like normal. I am used to handling a controller. Damn. The only difference is the stupid buttons that are like really messed up in the choice. Y and X are the like. Here, I'll just say the buttons if you do not know the buttons from the bottom all the way around, from clockwise from the bottom. B, Y, X, A. What the fuck? They just like pretty much on the 360 controller, they just flipped two buttons in different positioning. So this really just fucks me over sometimes. So I'm swearing a lot. I apologize for my cursing, but this thing really wants me to just throw this controller when I press the damn wrong button, and it says like Y. It's supposed to be at the top, not the left button. What? All because they don't want to copy the button layout. It was, oh my god, I was like really like what the, getting so pissed when I was first playing that. But it doesn't matter because it's still a fun controller to use. Well, I might as well first talk about my sensitivity and control setup before I really start talking about the controller. My control setup is Tango. Is mostly like an Xbox, where switching is where the top button would be, and reloading would be the left button, and just easy is to use for me because I have a 360 and it's mostly the same setup as the other consoles. And my sensitivity at the moment is 8. As I have not used to the like really fast sensitivity with a regular controller yet. I will be bumping up to 10 soon. Of course, I need to bump up to 10. Of course, I'm a sniper. Snipers need high sensitivity. So once I get used to it, this is like it was my first day playing it, so I wasn't gonna bump. I tried bumping up to 10 right away, and it was a little jerky, which is, I must say, it's kind of still is. I'm really not like really precise with my shots yet, but I'm pretty decent with my quick scopes where I'm really close to it, so it's not really a problem for me yet. But like long range like shots, I'm not very precise with. That's the problem with high sensitivity. But my precision's not the best until I really get used to it. But my sensitivity is like I said, that's the start off point for me, and it will bump up to 10. And I like Tango setup, so that's my setup for the classic controller. And just because I have the classic controller does not mean I'm gonna stop using the Wii remote. I've used this for so long, I'll be able to use it. So I'll still be using that if you really want to hope for me to put that gameplay up, because I've got some people who are telling me that they will not watch really classic controller gameplay because it kind of ruins the Wii aspect to it, which I kind of agree with them. I'm using controller, and why would you want to play Wii Call of Duty with a controller, which is really makes sense, and I really kind of agree with them. But hey, people told me it was really easy, so I wanted to try it out. So it is really easy. So I will be using this a lot for sniping, to be honest. But I will not give up on that because my spraying sucks with this thing so far. Also because I have a high sensitivity and it's really jerky, and spraying is a little more precise, I must say. But I did get a really good gameplay before. I got like a 54 and 4 gameplay with the FAMAS Demolition. So that is pretty decent, but I didn't record. Of course I didn't record. But whatever. So, as I was saying, do not worry, I will be using Wii Remote still. I will be just switching off back and forth, so if you like the Wii Remote gameplays, don't not worry, I will have those still. Alright, let's now get into talking about the class controller itself, the negatives and the positives, and the damn, I have 6 minutes left in this video. I hate long videos. I have like nothing to talk about half the time. Once I'm done like halfway through, I'm like, I have nothing to talk about. But positive and negatives. I'll start with the positives because why not? Well, I'll start with negatives. So, because if I end with negatives, it makes me sound like I don't like it. Do negatives first. The most annoying thing two most annoying things for me is the button layout. I don't like how they just took the same buttons, like the button labels, as the 360, and they swapped both of like the bottom two, the right one, the bottom one are switched, the top one, the left one are switched. The same button, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But they're just switched two slots, so it's like really like an Xbox button layout, but it's really a Wii controller. It's just really weird. Also, the jump button is messed up also for me to a consent. Yeah, I think that's the word I'm thinking of. I really can't say that word very well. Okay, whatever. The jump in this game is you stand still and press the sprint button. And that's jumping. Unless you're sprinting already and you press the sprint button again. That's jumping. Jumping is messed up to the point. Yeah, there's something stuck in my throat. I need some water, but lips are dry. But jumping is just really messed up because if you don't move before you press sprint, you'll jump, and it's really annoying. And if you want to, you know, jump, like, just, you know what I'm talking about, like, sprinting and jumping, you gotta move a lot. You gotta keep moving to, like, sprint, which is stupid. Alright, another negative I must say is, the prone button, is the right button where it is, for me, it is A, the right button. So I can't really drop shot with that button right there. And you're thinking, why don't I just switch the buttons? But the problem is, it doesn't have a customization button layout where you can customize yourself, which is like the dumbest thing I ever heard. You can't customize your own button layout. I would love to switch the lethal tactical and the prone button because I can be able to just tap the, you know, it's just so frustrating where I can't switch it. I wish I could, you know, because I don't really throw tacticals that much, to be honest. Unless I'm throwing a tomahawk across the map, or I don't really use semtexes or grenades. I only throw tomahawks. I usually across the map. So I really don't need it. And I would love to have my prone button easy access so I can drop shot. Those are really the negatives, but they are pretty big negatives, so they are game breaking. I guess like controller using breaking if you're not used to it. And I kind of had the mic. My mic like was like not close to my mouth, so like I can see part of the video is a little quiet. So I apologize. Like earlier, it was a little quiet. I think it will be a little quiet, but those are the negatives. They could be controller breaking where the point where you don't like it, and that was a big fail right there. I kind of shot before I scoped in, so it kind of messed up my whole shot, and I had to focus the shot, and the guy shot an RPG at me and killed me. But whatever. So back to the subject. Yes, those things can really, you know, break the point where you do not like it, or the people who do not like it, or those are the reasons why they do not use it very much, because that is the reason why. Those, like, 4 or 5 things. But the reasons why it is very fun to use is they make sniping real easy. You can quickscope much easier because you have much more control. It's much more smoother. Uh, though the precision is a bit off, of course, because you're using dual analogs. But the smoothness, the control over where you're gonna shoot your shot is much better. The sensitivity overall is much broader. It's not more like complex, but it's much better, pretty much. It's like perfect. The zooming, the scope sensitivity, like moving the scope is perfect. It's not too fast. It's not too slow. It is just right. Uh, also, being able to, have the when you're tomahawking, ballistic knifing, you have that little symbol instead of your dot, which is much easier. And also, uh, aim assist affects every gun, and aim assist affects like you have on 360 and PS3. If you do not know, aim assist is in the PS3 and 360. It is just like this controller. If you have classic controller, the aim assist affects exactly the same way as PS3 and 360. So aim assist, I guess you can say, is okay to use, which I have really no clue why aim assist is like a big problem on the Wii, because people say that if you don't use aim assist on PS3 and 360, you're pretty much stupid. Which reason why I'm using aim assist with the classic controller, because it is the same exact thing as PS3 360 aim assist. So, and people say that's okay on that system. So why wouldn't I use that? Because they're saying everybody else is saying okay besides the Wii community. Some people in the Wii community, but I'm gonna use it. So that's the reason why. Those are the big reasons why I love the classic controller. It just makes everything a breeze. It's just much easier to use. Besides my spraying. My spraying is really bad with it. For now. I'll probably improve on it once I get used to it a bit more. But that's pretty much the gameplay. It's just about over. In the comments, please tell me what you think of it, like the sniping in it, my sniping in this, what you think of the classic controller, why you should buy it, your own opinion why you should buy it, or why you shouldn't buy it. Just tell me these things. I would love to know. And just comment, like, subscribe. Help my channel grow out. I will, of course, not only post classic controller gameplay, I will post both Wii remote and classic controller gameplay. Alright, guys. I'm out. Peace. And, enjoy life, I guess. Okay, just bye. I'm done. Bye.